a toothpick picker upper. Hey, Joe, how'd you ever do without one of them? What did you get it for God's sake? Soap.
It's beautiful, Ben. I love
Happy
it.
birthday.
Thank you.
Hey, where's my kids?
The soap.
It was nice soap.
Tess, I love the earrings.
That was it? That's when you first suspected Sergeant Gallagher was involved in corruption?
No. I didn't think she was corrupt. Not at that time.
Enjoy the dance?
Yeah, he's really good.
Oh, for the birthday girl. Who's your secret admirer, Joe? So look. Here, Joe. Sorry I can't be there and... Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I've got to go.
Joe, it's your birthday.
I know, I've had a couple of days off. I haven't even packed yet.
I thought you were hanging around town just chilling out.
No, I'm going down to Melbourne. I'm going to go and see Dad's. Anyway, see ya.
Suppose I'd better go and make sure she's all right.
What was all that about?
Sorry I can't be there and about everything else, PJ. What everything else? Looks like the party's over.
No way. I'm just getting started.
Could you hear what they were talking about?
No, not really. I could guess.
So you're the new manager here, are you? Does that mean I have to call you Shorty?
Tony will do. What do you do for a crust?
I'm a police sergeant.
You know who I am?
No, I didn't know who he was. And I didn't care. I just wanted to dance.
You wanted to dance?
Yes, I didn't realise at the time I was consorting.
Might help if you just answer the question, Sergeant.
So you're saying that you didn't recognise him?
Never seen him before.
You were aware he was a known criminal?
Yes.
And yet you didn't see fit...
Don't you think it would have been a good idea to warn her?
I tried to, boss.
Thanks for the dance. I'll be back. Don't bother.
Hey, Ben.
Think I will. You look for a smack in the mouth, mate. Think you can do it?
Stop it.
Would I be right in suggesting that you were, or are, having a relationship with Constable Jones?
You'd be wrong.
Well, his attitude indicates differently.
I'm not letting you get involved with that bastard.
I was dancing with him.
2 dances and he kissed you.
Oh, come on.
Tess, do you know who that bloke is? It's Tony Cutter.
Cutter.
So you do know who we're talking about?
As far as I know, he's never been charged with anything.
You know what PJ thought of him? He's convinced he was dealing drugs, and he's bloody certain he had a hand in Benny Matthews'
I know what PJ thought, but he could never prove anything. And anyway, I don't care. I'm just having fun. I'm here to dance. It's a party. Or it was.
I'm not going to stand around here arguing all night. I'm taking you home. Let's go.
No, thanks.
I'm not leaving you here with that bastard.
What are you, my keeper? I will go home whenever I want with whomever I want. See you Monday.
All right. I could have argued with her all night. Tess.
Sorry. Sergeant Gallagher has a mind of her own.
Apparently. And you left her there.
The house is on a 5-acre lot, and there's not a lot of ground around here.
Hey, where's Joe?
She's gone to see her dad.
That's right. I needn't have bothered going back to get them. What's going on?
Drug bust. Someone phoned in with a tip-off. You got the photos, Ben?
And with a bit of luck, we should catch them with the heroin.
So who got the call?
Tess.
Eric Burton and Buzz Sawyer, both small-time dealers, both users. Nice of you to join us, Jones.
Sorry, I'm late, boss. So tip off.
Yeah, an anonymous call to Tess yesterday.
What, at home? On a Sunday?
Yeah, on a Sunday.
At the house of the old McMullen place out towards Widger. Now, these two losers aren't exactly the Kelly gang. They spent more time inside than out, so it should be a pushover.
So what are we waiting for?
The drug squad are setting somebody up from Melbourne. Should be here in a minute.
Well, if it's going to be such a pushover, why do we need the drug squad?
And, of course, the drug squad man turned out to be family.
Dylan's my half-brother.
This is Detective Sergeant Dylan Jones, Senior Detective Kieran MacDonald, Senior Detective PJ Hasham.
PJ? Dylan?
Sergeant Tess Gallagher. Senior Constable Ben Stewart.
G'day, mate.
And, Dylan, I believe you'd be acquainted with Constable Evan Jones.
G'day.
Detective Sergeant.
How's it going, Ev? Keeping up with it all?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
First for you, huh? All right, let's get down to it. Okay, Kira and I'll go in the front. PJ, you go around the back, take Tess. Ben and Evan can hang back, watch the exit points.
There's only 2 exits, and Jonesy's coming in with me and Tess. Ben, front door with you two. Okay?
All right, local knowledge. All right, let's go.
What are you doing? You're making them too small. No, I'm not, man. I'll be right. Have a take, man. This is just the start. Everything we make from this, right? We plough back in. Buy more spanky, man. Yeah. When's your birthday? I'll buy you about $1 for your birthday. Oh, God.
Sorry, did we startle you?
We're not. Oh, cops. Oh, jeez. What do you know, mate? Cops. You said this was going to be easy, man. Piece of cake, man. You said.
Move away from the table.
Won't take long.
You're under arrest for possession of a drug of dependence.
You don't look well, Buzz. Can I get you a glass of water?
It's flour. No. Fair thinking, you know. Just flour.
Oh, mother's baking bread, is she?
Yeah, right.
Shut up. All right, I'll get this stuff packed up, eh?
Leave it. Senior Detective MacDonald will take care of that. You and Stuart take these 2 idiots out to the car.
Come on.
Don't forget to read them their rights.
I take it you and your brother don't get on too well.
That's got nothing to do with it.
No.
So who brought the heroin back to the station?
I don't know. Senior Detective MacDonald packed it up, and I supposed she or Dylan brought it back.
You supposed.
Well, I didn't see who did it. I just took it for granted it was Dylan.
Had the heroin been packed into caps?
No, they were cutting up the foil, ready to pack it, but no, it was still spread out on a breadboard, 50 grams or so.
50 grams or so?
It was enough to fit into a small Ziploc bag. It wasn't a lot of powder.
Enough to destroy a police officer's career.
I'll get the scales.
No, don't bother. They'll weigh it in Melbourne. Let's get it locked away. Log it as a quantity of white powder.
These guys on ice, please, Ben.
Yep, come on.
Bail justice will be here in about an hour or so.
You recommend it's for bar, right, Mr. Asham?
Don't count on it.
Right. It's off our hands. Go to Melbourne tomorrow.
Senior Constable Stewart is leaving for town first thing in the morning.
Look, I've got my course at 11:30. I could get to forensics and still make it on time.
Wait a minute, why don't you take it with you tonight?
I'm not a courier. Besides, staying over tonight. Absorb a bit of the rustic atmosphere.
Hardly wait. The next time I saw her, it was the following morning. Sergeant Gallagher had put me on to writing up the lead reports. And the 2 guys that we'd arrested had been bailed, and we had to get them back in again.
Why?
He dragged us back here just to sign a bit of paper.
You sign or we lock you up again. Your bail's not legal till it's done.
Right, sign here, please, with the legal name. Buzz is not a name.
But I've always been Buzz, ever since I was a kid.
Legal name. Here.
Do I have to?
What's wrong? You've forgotten it.
It's Clarence. I've seen it on his driver's licence.
Okay, Clarence.
You shouldn't have said.
All present correct, Sergeant? Put it back in the bag.
Is that supposed to be ours?
Yep.
And where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of it?
The rest of what?
The smack. The heroin.
What are you talking about? You said that was flour.
Well, half of it's bloody gone. Hey, which one of you buggers knocked off the rest of our gear, eh?
Put it back in the bag, Sergeant.
Hey, no. Hang on. He's right. I think there was more than that.
Bloody oath I am. Both?
Yeah, bloody oath. We was going to get rich.
You sure, Jones?
Well, I only got a quick look at it when I wanted to weigh it, but I reckon that's only about half of it. I mean, you'd know, you saw it.
I didn't pay that much attention. Tess?
This is all there was.
This is pretty serious, Constable. You sure?
I would say that is about half of what was there.
All right, lock it away. Then we better have a word, Sergeant.
You think I took some of it?
An allegation's been made. We have to act on it.
You think Tess is responsible?
Well, he and his mate think some of it's missing. And if it is, someone had to take it. Someone with a key to the safe.
Yeah, but Tess... You're crazy. I only thought the heroin was missing, but I knew it couldn't have been Tess.
Even though you'd seen her consorting with a suspected drug dealer just a couple of nights earlier?
I just knew. But Dylan got the bit between his teeth and he wouldn't let go.
So what is it, Sergeant? Is there some heroin missing or isn't there?
Why are you asking me? You all saw it when it was put away. You all thought it was there then.
But not all of us had a key to the safe. You did.
Oh, great. This is great. And you call yourselves the law.
Get those two idiots out of here.
And you call us crooks, eh? Yeah, what about her?
I've had enough of this. I got work to do.
Tess, you're getting the blame for this. You got to clear yourself.
What's the blame for what? The heroin is all there.
You know it's not. We all know it's not. PJ?
I don't know, mate. What are those two deals doing back here? Well, aren't you supposed to be in Melbourne?
I'm on my way. I was taking the evidence.
You got a problem?
Oh.
Constable Jones here seems to think that some of the heroin we took yesterday's gone walkabout.
Come on, we've all agreed half of it's gone.
You might have, but I
Yeah, all right,
haven't.
that's enough. Detective Sergeant.
The allegation's been made.
All right, it's your case, but before it goes any further, PJ, I want you to drop everything and look into it. Talk to everyone involved, including me.
PJ? Tess?
And before we decide whether there are grounds to call in ESD, let's just keep this to ourselves. shall we?
ESD? Tess?
Now you've done it. Just forget it. It'll blow over.
How is it going to blow over? There's some missing.
Listen, I've told you to forget it. So forget it. I've got work to do, haven't you?
Tess, I just want you to know anything I can do to help, I will.
I don't need your help. All right? I don't need your help. And I don't want it.
I'm going to go talk to PJ.
Sergeant, we better have a word. Don't let me keep you, bro.
You've opened up a can of worms, haven't you, Jones?
Well, what do you want me to do? Pretend I didn't notice?
Well, you admit you didn't get a good look at the heroin back at the farm, so what makes you so sure it's been got at?
Because I wasn't the only one who noticed it.
What, that little half-wit Eric? Mate, druggies are always trying to stitch coppers up. It comes with the territory.
But he was backing up what I said.
He's not the most dependable witness, though, is he? Dealer, user, moron. It's not going to stand up in court.
But he was right, PJ.
Evan, look, this is how it works. Right? If the drugs have gone missing...
They have. I know they have.
It'll be investigated. First by me, though your brother has a lot to say about
It'll
it.
surprise me.
Now, you realise ESD will have to come into this.
Yeah, I know that. But I've got nothing to worry about.
Well, apparently Tess has.
PJ, you know better than that.
It doesn't matter what I know, what I think, Evan. If that heroin's gone missing, and Tess is implicated in any way...
She's not.
Even if it's a mistake.
can't just deny what I know, PJ.
What you think you know. No, you can't. But you better be damn sure that you're right.
I am.
So, now you're all in agreement. Senior Detective Hashem, you, and Detective Sergeant Jones.
Now, we had agreed that some of the heroin was missing, not that it was Sergeant Gallagher. I had my own suspicions of who was responsible for that.
Why don't you enlighten Inspector Costello? Tell him who you suspected.
You didn't want the heroin load. And you didn't want me to pack it away. And you brought it back here.
That's right.
So you could have had plenty of opportunity to take it before it went into the safe.
I drove straight back here with Kira MacDonald. Are you suggesting we've got a conspiracy going, young man?
I'm suggesting that maybe Tess isn't the only one who could be a suspect here.
And what do I do with it? Deal it? Or maybe I use it myself, shove it into my arm. Wake up to yourself, Ev. The old man will be real proud.
You leave the family out of it.
You just won't admit that you made a mistake. That it's all still there, that none of it's missing.
Oh, come on. How many times have we gone through this? We all know it's gone.
Yeah, well, she locked it away. She got a better look at it than anybody. So if some of it was missing, why didn't she report it?
I don't know. Maybe she didn't notice.
Keep it down. Tell PJ who you suspected.
I'm wasting my time here. I'm taking it up the line.
Seems to me there's a bit of friction between you and your brother.
Well, he's a smart ass and he always has been.
And you don't think you're letting that cloud your judgment?
No way. Look, he's forever putting me down, but I don't let it get to me, boss.
No. No, I've noticed.
All I'm saying is that he could have had every bit as much opportunity as Tess.
You don't think you're letting your feelings cloud your judgment there either, right?
No, I'm not.
All right, I'm telling you to drop this, Jones. Now, if it has gone missing, ESD will be informed. I've asked PJ to investigate. One man, one job. You're getting in his way.
I was just trying to help.
Yes, well, Joe's on leave. Ben's away at his course. The best way you can help is by picking up some of the slack and getting on with your work.
Yes, boss.
I know that Ben has left behind 4 summonses to be served. Or would you prefer I did it while you play detective?
No, boss.
Fine, we'll get on with it. And while you're at it, see what Joe's left behind as well.
Oh, Dylan, please leave me alone. I can look after myself.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What?
You were grabbing her arm. That's assault.
Are you for real?
Tess, do you want to do anything about it?
Yes, I'd like to get back to work, and I suggest you do the same.
That's your desk over there, isn't it, mate?
I don't know where you think you get off. That girl.
Girl?
She's 29 years old, and she's a sergeant. And she got there on her own merit. She didn't have bloody family connections to fast-track it for her.
Big brother. Let's be careful what we're suggesting here, eh?
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm suggesting.
You know what your problem is? You're in love with her, that's why you're sticking up for her.
That's crap.
No, it's not. You're in love with her, and you're making a fool of yourself. Still, it's up to you, I guess. Taking 10.
What the? I don't think so, mate. So now we know where it went, eh?
Wake up to yourself. Give it.
What do you do, Dylan? You send it to yourself and pick it up when you get back to Melbourne?
Read the bloody address, you idiot.
Grandma. You're sending smack to Grandma?
You open that, I'll flatten you.
What's it supposed to be?
It's a jewellery box for a birthday. Evan.
Don't!
Now what? Don't tell me. You forgot to buy a present yourself.
Jones.
I made an honest mistake. He was acting suspiciously.
Yeah, I was suspiciously posting a parcel.
Well, I suppose we could get these tested to make sure it's not full of heroin.
We're talking about Tess's future here, and everyone seems to think it's some kind of joke.
Oh, no, it's not a joke, mate. I just think we're wasting time and resources.
Hey, I thought it was your job to investigate what happened to the heroin and to clear Tess.
Jones, listen to me.
And what are you doing about it? You're sitting on your ass.
All right, that is enough. I've had enough of your stupidity. Now, you get out there and start acting like a copper and not a bloody cowboy. Got it?
Got it.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'll bring it with me. Yep. See ya.
Hello? I take it you immediately reported that to Senior Detective Hashem.
No.
Why not?
I wanted to make sure.
It won't be long.
I heard about it.
Heard about what?
Eric and Bose. It's all around town. Of his crooked female copper. Busted them and ended up with half their stash.
I'm not a crooked cop. I need the money. I've never done anything like this before.
Virgin. Don't tell me about it, beautiful. I don't associate with drug dealers. Or cops, usually. For you, I'll make an exception.
They had no idea, Eric and Buzz. No idea in the world that it was you who dealt them.
You have a great imagination, Tess. You should write crime novels.
Anyway, I've got it. More than half of what they had. 25 grams.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Not here. Not here. Got a lot to learn for a copper. Beautiful, Tess. Look, why don't we go back to my place and we can talk there? Or whatever else we feel like doing.
Where? Shorty's?
Colonel Thomas Motor Inn. I'm staying there.
No, I don't think so.
It's up to you. I've even taken the risk by talking to you. And who knows, that boyfriend of yours might have followed you.
He's not my boyfriend.
You sure look like a jealous lover.
Anyway, they think I've gone to the bank. I'm not worried about being followed.
I am. The Motor Inn or nothing at all. precautions. All in good time, Tess. Just one more little precaution. Just checking. It'd be a shame if you were going to spoil everything by wearing a wire.
I'm not wearing a wire.
Jacket. Round the shirt.
No.
Of course, you know what would happen to you if you were wearing a wire, Tess. Remember Benny Matthews? Poor deceased Benny Matthews.
Did he say anything else about Benny? An admission?
No. Well, I did what I was there for. I sold him the heroin.
And?
And what? I left.
Immediately? He's a very attractive man, Tony Cutter. Don't you agree, Sergeant?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I do.
So you got out as soon as you could?
We talked for a while.
Are you sure?
Oh, no, I'd better get back. I'd smell that on my breath.
Mustn't break the rules. So why did you?
Why did I what?
Break the rules.
I've got debts.
$5,000 worth.
I was hoping there'd be more.
You want to go on the payroll?
Well, that could be useful to you.
Maybe. So what will you do with all that lovely money?
I'd give some to my sister.
You would? You mean you will?
Yes, probably. She's got 2 kids by different dads. Neither of them stuck around.
And your mum and dad, can't they help her?
My dad shot through when we were kids. You don't want to hear this.
Yes, I do. How about your mum?
De factos, a whole string of them. Married again. Divorced again. Booze and drugs. I don't know where she is.
I know this story. I've just written my biography. Except for my old man. And he didn't leave us, not of his own accord. 18 years for homicide in New South. Ended up getting killed in Golden Jail. I said it was an accident.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. He was a bastard. Thanks anyway. I like you, Tess. You're special. Something honest about you.
She was in there for over an hour.
And then?
I waited. When she came out, Cutter was holding her arm like
like he owned her.
Now, let me get this straight. You say that you saw Sergeant Gallagher consorting with Cutter, and yet you still didn't report it to the member in charge of the investigation?
No.
Why not?
I didn't want to believe it. I needed proof, so I rifled the desk.
You did what?
What do you think you're doing?
How could you? Drug money.
I don't know what you're talking about. I took that out of the bank. Now, can you give it to me?
About $5 here?
Yeah, I'm thinking of buying a car.
For $5,000.
Yeah, what's it to you?
When did you draw it out of the bank? Certainly not when I was following you.
You what?
Following you.
You moron. How dare you? Just stay out of this, Evan.
Get off! Get off, Dylan! Get off! It's time you learned a few things, big brother.
Not now.
Yes, now! You weren't supposed to know any of this, but you couldn't help sticking your beak in.
Any of what?
You think I'd come all the way up here to Hicksville to pick up a couple of losers like Eric and Buzz?
Any of what?
What even you would have worked out by now. They don't send a detective sergeant from Major Drug Investigation Unit to...
Yeah, we all know you're the big shot.
That's right, Constable. So it's time you shut up and listen for once. You've got to lay off this crusade to save Tess Gallagher.
You don't know about the money.
What money?
Must be nearly $5,000.
You saw it?
It's in the desk. I found it there. She got it from Cutter.
Why couldn't you stay on the prawn trawler? Better come back to the station. All right, why I'm here. There's a big shipment coming in. A big shipment. Our information is that Mount Thomas is going to be the distribution centre. Maybe they know how good the cops are, right?
Okay, stick to the point.
You make Cutter's involved. He's taken over Shorty's as a legitimate front so he can stick around and control the operation.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. We know the shipment's coming here, and we know it's today. All the rest is guesswork. That's why I'm here. That's all I'm telling you.
Hey, what about Tess?
Oh, yeah. The girlfriend. Apparently you took her dancing.
It was a birthday party.
Yeah, but you found someone who was a better dancer, right? Tony Cutter, who fancied her, came onto her pretty strong, which I gather you didn't like much.
How do you know all this?
We had undercovers there. I saw what was going on.
Well, why didn't you warn her?
Yeah, well, that was the original idea. But it seems your little Miss Hot Pants got a bit too keen on the handsome Tony. Preferred him to the local talent. She's crossed the line, mate. For $5,000 and a good bang.
What's going to happen to her?
the moment, nothing. She doesn't know that we know, so if you keep your nose out of it, we might be able to use her for a while.
I use her, great. Then what?
She's not my problem.
Where will you be 5 years from now, beautiful Tess?
You tell me. No, I need to get out of the force. Get a life. Do something for myself.
You'll be more use to me in the force.
I'm sick of being broke. Always trying to make ends meet on lousy money. I could work for you.
And here I thought you were after my body.
Serious, Tony.
So am I. You have to get back?
No. No, not here.
No, not here. Not exactly romantic, is it? And I've got things to do. Tonight, your place or mine?
Yours?
Good. Stick around. There's someone I want you to meet.
Family?
Something like that.
Surveillance followed us straight to Cutter.
Where?
Shorty's.
All these people, it's a pretty big operation.
Yeah, I'm not taking any chances.
What about Jones?
No. All right, I need someone to draw me a mud map of the interior of Shorty's. All entry and exit points.
Who is it you want me to meet?
The less you know, the better, Tess. Believe me.
It's about a drug shipment, isn't it? A big one. There are 2 major drug unit members at the station. They arrived yesterday.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
I thought they were just here for the raid on Eric and Buzz, but they've stayed on. They'd only do that if it was something serious.
Do they know it's to her?
Maybe.
Do they know where?
I think they do. But nobody's saying anything. It's all really hush-hush.
It doesn't matter, does it? Just change the venue. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, fine. Look, they're on to us. It's a slight problem. We've just got to change the meeting place. Just come to the club. Yeah, well, they're not going to think that I'll do it in my own backyard. Yeah, I think so too.
Clever.
That's what he said.
Your hormones are going to get you into trouble someday, Tony. Who's the woman?
Relax, Abe. This is Tess Gallagher, my new partner. She just tipped me off about the drug squad being on to us. Look, she's a cop. She's a bit bent, that's all. It wasn't for her.
I don't like being seen, Tony. And I don't like cops, straight or bent. Get rid of them.
We don't have to do that, Abe.
We don't. You do.
Police! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Put the gun on the ground! Now!
Tess.
Good work, Sergeant. Good work. Bloody idiot.
Well, if I'd been told what was going on from the start, some of this might have been different.
Sergeant Gallagher didn't think so. She specifically asked that you not be involved.
That was part of the deal.
Tess. She didn't trust me. She didn't trust me.
Congratulations, Sergeant. I know you were reluctant to get involved, but you showed great courage in a very stressful and difficult situation. Well done.
I'm sorry.
I bet you are.
I'm sorry you're being blamed for all this.
I stuffed up. And who else would they blame?
No, it wasn't your fault. And if you hadn't been there, I could have been killed. Evan, will you look at me? I'm thanking you for saving my life. You know how these things work. It's the drug squad have a thing about the need to know basis.
Yeah, tell me about it. Why couldn't you trust me? Everybody knew. Everybody but me. Because you didn't trust me.
So did you sleep with him?
What?
Did you sleep with him?
What did you say?
I asked you if you slept with him.
It is none of your business. Whether I did or I didn't, it is none of your business.
I went through hell, Tess. Hell. I didn't want to believe that you were bent. But you made me believe it. You made me believe that you were on with that.
And that you loved him.
I never asked you to feel the way you do.
Do you think I'd feel this way about you if I could? If I could help it? I wouldn't, Tess, believe me. Loving you is the last thing that I want. Excuse me.